Hello, I'm Czardus, and let's play Transport Fever 2. So what we are doing is we are doing a tutorial series for beginners, new people to the Transport Fever 2 environment, and what I want to show you today is how to use train signals. So what I've done is I have set up a train line. I haven't set up a train line, I've just set up the stations and the train track has been built. But what I want to do is I want to have multiple trains on this track. So what we're going to do is learn about signals. Now, one thing to know is that train stations operate as their own signals already. So what we want to do, if we want to have more than one train on this track, right now we have a single track. So we need to build passing lanes every once in a while. So what we're going to do is out here, we're going to bring a track alongside like this, and then we're going to build it down a little ways, and then we're going to have it join back again. And so now we have, if we get this on here, it is not happy with me. We will get it right in here. It's because we are cutting through the train a little bit, but we'll just do it like this. They'll have to slow down a little bit, but this is a tutorial. So then we want to come down here to signals, and we want a signal, and we can do a one-way signal, yes. So we're going to put one here, and we're going to put one down here at the other end. So now, technically, a train will come in here, and they'll stop there if the track segment from here all the way to the station is not clear. And the same thing going in the other direction. They'll come down this way, and they'll stop at that signal if the track in front of them until the station is not clear. But what I want to do is I want to make this a little bit more efficient, and we're going to add just a few more signals in here so that we can get a couple more track blocks in here. Get one there, and we'll get one here. So now we have our one passing lane there, and I want to add just another passing lane because this is a pretty big, pretty long line. We cut through a bit of terrain here. So before we do that, let's go ahead and bring this over, and we'll get a short passing lane here, passing track. And then we'll bring this back over like that and go back to signals. And we're going to do the same thing that we did before. We're just going to get one here and one here. And we don't need to add extra blocks there. We'll come down here and do one more. And then I will get some trains running and show you how it worked. So we'll get that there. Go through the woods a little bit. About here. And get that over. And the same thing with the signal is one more time. We get one on that side and one down here. Okay, so now we have two trains running on this track, and what we're going to see in a moment is a train is going to come up here and end up in this passing lane, and this train is going to be here and have to stop there because we have two trains that are running on this single track. So we can see that hopefully pretty soon. There it is. So they are going to come here, and you are going to be able to see how these signals work the way we have them set up. Anytime now. Unlocked a new vehicle. Here we go. Here comes a train. So now that signal went up. They have a clear area. This one is coming through here. And it looks like neither of them are going to have to stop because they had plenty of track space, which is exactly how we want to have it done. Now, say you want to have more trains on this track than what you have. You might want to consider making it a double track. So what we want to do for that is we want to come here to traps. We're actually going to just start here and bring this right along here. Like that. And then I think we can come over here and we're going to take this out. And then we can just come back in here with our track and connect those like that and come over here. We'll wait Okay, so now I have the double track laid all the way between our two stations, and one important thing to note is that you need to make sure that you have crossover tracks, so you can see the trains coming out of the station can get onto either track. And then we want to come in two signals, and we just want to add one-way signals all the way along the line so that the trains have plenty of signal blocks. Unfortunately, there isn't a way to do this automatically, so you have to go in individually and add them. Okay, so now I have signals all along this track, and you can see that they are set up. And so now I could have a lot of different trains running on here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we just come in here and we select the train, and then we select clone. And then we can get multiple trains on the same line coming out of the depot. So let's go ahead and we're going to get 10 vehicles, and then we'll see how that works. Okay, now we have 10 trains running on this line, and you can see that they are moving pretty fine. The only issues that you see is that they sometimes have to wait to get into the train station because we have 10 trains trying to get on individual tracks on the train station. But that is a basic way of using signals. There are more complicated things you can do with signals, but we are not getting into those today. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you didn't, well, that is too bad. But either way, I had a great time. I hope you did as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.